5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with a battalion behind me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to IHW Unstoppable Bell TV1 at ringside. I'm Brian Langell. We are underway with another exciting episode of IHW Unstoppable. How do you know it's going to be exciting? El Fuego Dragon now circling the ringside area, and every episode of IHW Unstoppable is exciting. Let me tell you something, it's the fungal infection dragon. He is here. I will admit that he is here, but that's all I'm giving you, Lance. El Fuego Dragon. A long time. The bell is rung. We are underway. What is going on? I don't know, but I like it. Exile on their way to the ring. This match hasn't even get underway, Rockstar. Here they come. Here they come, X-Vic Kirkobe, the X-Dragon. Here they are, calling for a microphone. They are here and they want to make a difference, Langell. They want to make what's in the ring a lot less ugly.
Before I was so rudely interrupted, I'd like to take this time to dedicate this match to a guy who's done a lot for Kirk and myself. He's the backbone of Exile, X-rated Steve Arsenault. Steve unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. But Kirk and I are. Now, these people didn't pay their hard-earned money to see a couple of scrubs who belong on the Mega Pass. They paid their hard-earned money to see the top guys, to see Kirkobe, to see Dragon X Shane Stevens, to see Exile. So what we're going to do is give these people their money's worth, and Kirk and I, we're just going to kick your butts, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah.
To El Fuego Dragon and Brett Howlett. Joker Wolverine and El Fungus Dragon.
We got a tag match!
Exile kicks to the midsection and beating down both men who were originally opponents and now tag partners.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes when you're stupid.
What are you talking about, Rockstar?
See?
Huge knee by Kirkobe, going for the cover. Kick out at the count of 2. Drags Howlett across the ring.
There is no better tag team in the maritime scene right now than these two men from Exile.
They are good. I'm not going to argue with you on
They
that.
are always on the same page. In fact, they're always on the same line, Langell.
Well, that must make them incredibly effective, Rockstar. Huge suplex. And look at that, Shane Stevens staring into the face of El Fuego Dragon as he pins his partner. Makes the tag. Kurt Cobain now coming through the ropes. The big man.
They have to be careful because there's a lot of flash photography right now. They have to make sure they have Emily Parker's undivided attention before they go for a pin.
Look at that devastating second rope elbow.
She gets distracted, you see.
I understand, Rockstar. Count at 2. This match firmly in control by Exile, and it continues. Leaves him wide open. Shots to the midsection, going after those ribs. Now using the top turnbuckle as a weapon.
You gotta be careful, that back hair is like asbestos. It's gonna make him itchy.
Come on, Rockstar. Fires him across the ring with authority.
At least he's fire retardant.
Kurt Cobain demanded Emily Parker count.
Why wouldn't she?
Count at 2. Tag to Shane Stevens. Double team, fires him across the ropes. Oh, absolutely devastating. They get a count of 5. Shane Stevens gets out of the ring. Huge suplex by Kurt Cobain. Howlett in trouble here. And El Fuego Dragon can't do anything. He's out on the apron.
Well, he had those antibiotics on him in a previous episode.
What are you talking about?
El Fungus Infection Dragon.
El Fuego Dragon.
That's what I said.
El Fuego Dragon. Shane Stevens. Sling blade by Howlett. Shane Stevens didn't see it coming. May have got his bell rung.
I'll tell you right now, Howlett is so hairy that Exile's gonna have to check for ticks later.
Rockstar, come on now.
You give me ticks, but it's a different kind. You give me that irritated kind.
El Fuego Dragon gets caught by the big man. Reverses it. Down goes Kurt Cobain. And now Shane Stevens going for the ride.
I don't even understand how that's physically possible.
Makes the tag. Howlett climbing to the top rope. Oh, enziguri by Shane Stevens. Howlett in trouble. Gets snapped off the top rope. El Fuego Dragon out to the floor.
Oh, there it is. Whoa!
Oh, absolutely devastating. Shane Stevens going to the top.
Here it comes, Angel. It's all over.
He hits this
Boom!
over Swanton Bomb. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2. That is it. It is over.
Here are your winners. X-Fit Kurt Cobain, Dragon X Shane Stevens.
Now look at this. Kurt Cobain choking out El Fuego Dragon.
Good. He deserves to be choked out.
Shane Stevens now kicking Howlett out to the floor. Exile victorious here on Unstoppable.
Would you expect anything less, Langell, than a victorious Exile?
Exile is impressive. I can't argue with you, Rockstar. Again, I said at the beginning of the match, I don't agree with their tactics, but their wrestling skill is incredibly effective.
Well, I'll tell you, you know why you don't agree with their tactics? Because you're not a winner either.
I don't even know what to say, Rockstar.
Just agree and move on.
Exile victorious here on Unstoppable.
Are you guys ready? All right, let's.
You know, everybody's been asking me, JP Sims, why have you been on IHW TV? I can pay off anybody that I want anytime, which means JP Sims can show up in any venue he wants to, anytime he wants to. I almost feel insulted when the fans of Moncton don't appreciate JP Sims, but they appreciate some overboard piece of garbage named Mr. Energy, Julian Young. Don't hold your breath. You're never gonna get JP Sims in an IHW ring. Why? Because you don't deserve it. I'm gonna go keep doing what I'm doing in Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, and there's nothing IHW can do about it, but most importantly, there's nothing that you, Julian Young, could do about it.
JP Sims. Well done. You finally got your foot in the door of IHW. We didn't want you here. Obviously the fans don't either. But guess what? Now you've started something and I'm gonna finish it. So I tell you what, JP. I have an open offer anytime. You wanna meet me in the ring, man to man, mano a mano. Just say when, JP. I'll make it happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let me introduce to you Julian Young.
Julian Young making his way to ringside. Stops and gets a hug from an IHW mega fan.
You know what? I would give hugs to fans too, if they paid me enough.
Right.
No one's given me the right number yet.
Understood. The phenom of fitness, Julian Young, in the ring.
So at some point, Julian Young thinks wrestling a young rookie is the same as wrestling a veteran like JP Sims.
He said that he likes him. He just said that he's the wrong guy at the wrong place at the wrong time, Rockstar. Youngblood Cody Blade. Going one-on-one with Julian Young here on Unstoppable. What are you doing?
Singing a song.
And you call yourself a rock star?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you call yourself?
Langell.
I guess that makes sense.
I'd like to think so. Ring the bell. We are underway. Julian Young, Cody Blade. Julian Young with built-up frustration.
Call you the Wicked Witch of West Charlottetown.
Okay. I didn't know Charlottetown was big enough to have a west side.
Well, technically everything's big enough to have a west side.
Call this match, Rockstar. That's what I'm going to do. Standing side headlock by Julian Young.
Langell?
Yes, Rockstar.
Focus on the match.
Okay. Julian Young with a wrist lock. Look at that. Reverses it, and down goes Julian Young, who looks surprised by that. And says, all right, he'll give it to him.
I think he looks hungry.
You think he looks hungry?
Yeah, that didn't say surprise to me. That said hungry.
The crowd behind Julian.
I wish they were in front of him so I wouldn't have to look at him. Oh.
Both men in the middle of the ring trying to get an advantage.
Well, I want to tell you something. Youngblood Cody Blade, he is no slouch in amateur wrestling, Langell. He actually is quite accomplished in it as an amateur wrestler, and he has won various tournaments recently.
I was unaware.
Nobody knows that because he's not important.
Rockstar, come on now. Julian Young now taking advantage, using his 9 years of Greco-Roman experience.
I'll tell you one thing, I am wonderful, that's true. Julian Young, disrespectful scumbag.
You can't call him a scumbag on television, Rockstar.
He's a scumbag. Uh-oh, I did it again.
Julian Young now stopping to get himself a little bit of water. It's good to stay hydrated. Kip up. Oh, and a huge chop.
I like his moxie. I don't like his face, but I like his moxie.
Lighting up Julian Young with chop after chop. Huge shoulder block, and down goes Blade, and now Julian with chops of his own repeatedly.
Leave it to someone like Julian Young to not only hit a man when he's down, but slap a man when he's down. How can you get any scummier?
Look at these chops just lighting into Cody Blade.
He's gonna go back and steal his wallet later? Like, honestly.
Calling for silence. Devastating chop. Hooks himself on the top rope to block it. And gets a chop for his troubles. Fired across the ropes. Oh, chop to the back. Devastating one to the chest, and down goes Cody Blade again. Julian Young showing a sign of frustration here. Huge suplex. Kick out at the count of 2. Referee Josh Rockstall keeping an eye on the action. Runs into an elbow. Look at this now, swinging. No, was going for a DDT, but got caught. Tornado DDT and got caught.
Northern Lights suplex.
Northern Lights suplex. 1, 2.
I thought it was Northern Lights out for a second.
10,000 comedians out of work, and I'm sitting next to the rock star Chris Cole.
There's 10,000 comedians at work?
I would say so.
Not as funny as I am.
Huge shot again to the back. Light him up with back chops. Definitely kick out at the count of 2. Kick out at 1. Headed to the turnbuckle by Julian Young. And again, Julian Young now fires him across the ring with authority, challenging him after, runs into an elbow, goes to catch him with a boot and gets caught, ducks the enziguri. Here we go, Julian Young now. I've seen this before.
It's the Angelina Jolie stretch.
The Angelina Jolie stretch?
Something like that. Oh. Not my job, you know what moves are called.
Defenseless and driving his head into that turnbuckle. Wait a second, Josh Rockstall just got tripped. Julian Young just toying with the referee.
How does he get away with this crap? He should have been disqualified 10 times by now.
Julian Young setting up, looks like he set up with a 5-point buster. Cody out of the way. Runs into an elbow. Down goes Julian Young. Youngblood Cody Blade wasting too much time, gets caught. Julian calling
Yes,
for a
we all know
superplex.
that you can say words. We've all heard you.
Cinching up for a superplex. If he hits this, this match is over. Youngblood holding on to the top turnbuckle. Whoa! Down goes Julian Young. Cody Blade, this is his opportunity. Flying body press. Julian out onto the apron, trying to use the ropes to get himself to his feet.
Well, you know,
Huge drop kick.
you know Julian Young's motto, if all else fails, run away.
I don't believe that's his motto at all, Rockstar.
What?
I don't believe that's his motto at all.
What's the motto?
Devastating move by Cody Blade.
As the Asai moonsault made famous by the great Ultimo Dragon.
Huge chop. And another.
Julian Young being forced to take Cody Blade a little bit more seriously, Langell.
I would say so. I'd say he underestimated Cody Blade.
And Julian Young doesn't take anything seriously.
Like driving.
Chest first into the turnbuckle. German release suplex.
How do you know it was German? They go, it's time for the suplex.
Kick out at the count of two. The crowd chanting for Julian. Up and over the top rope. Shoulder block into the midsection. Oh, caught him with a chop coming over that top rope. Corkscrew. Down goes Cody Blade.
Julian Young doesn't even know what he just did. Which isn't abnormal, but...
1, 2. Foot on the ropes. This match hooks the legs this time. 1, 2. Kick out. This match continues.
Not gonna lie to you, I kind of expect someone the caliber of Julian Young to hook the leg the first time.
Calling for the super kick. Queuing up the band. He's getting ready for it. Cody Blade turns around,
And-
catches the super kick.
What? You mean when you yell out that you're going to do something, it doesn't happen?
Devastating maneuver by Cody Blade. Cody, this is your chance, kid. 1, 2. Julian Young kicks out at the count of 2.
Should have got him with sliced bread number 3.
That was sliced bread number 2.
I'm aware. That's right. He should have went for number 3.
Right, I understand.
Yeah. And that's a frozen loaf of bread. Sliced bread number 3.
Cody Blade trying to get the crowd behind him.
Is he feeling froggy?
Misses with the swanton.
You leave that for the experts. The ex-Dragon. Julian Young calling for that kick again. It makes me sick.
Julian going for the super kick. Going for it again. Kick to the midsection.
Oh my!
No, he blocks it twice. Julian Young trying to go for the Canadian Destroyer and nails him with it.
It's got to be all over, Langell.
It's got. Julian Young. Wait a second. Rockstar. It's JP Sims.
Where?
JP Sims is in the building. What is this?
Here he is. I knew he was here. How do you not know what he is?
JP Sims with a microphone. The crowd chanting JP sucks. Where's he going, Rockstar?
JP Sims is going wherever he wants.
I see that. He's over on the far side of the arena now.
Notice he took the IHW cube off of the microphone.
Yes, he did.
And your winner, Mr. Clean, Julian, not so young. Give it up. Give it up. When I have a microphone in my hand, each and every one of you shut the hell up. Julian Young, you must feel like a real man. You beat the weakest person on the entire IHW roster. Give it up for yourself. I need a switch. But you know, Julian Young, you could never beat JP Sims. Because the last I checked, the last time you and I went face to face, I left you laying. And do you want to know why that is? Well, Moncton sucks, first of all.
He's not wrong. I'm finding it hard to find things to argue with.
And you're just a little French fried chump from this stinking hellhole of a city.
Julian Young has had enough. He's going out after JP Sims. JP taunting Julian Young. JP out through the side door. He's gone.
That's what I think of you! Moncton sucks! IHW sucks! You suck! What happened? Kenneth! Where's Kevin Tyler?
There's a new girl in town.
10 months ago, it started with an open challenge. Right now, I've got another open challenge to Madison Miles. I quit match. Me versus you. I finish what I started. But no, I don't want you to say I quit. I want you to admit to me and to every single fan and to the whole world who your idol is. Madison Miles, you will say that Chris Hicks is your idol!
Chris Hicks. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this and how many times we have to go over this, but I've kicked your butt in almost every city, all the way from Nova Scotia to New Brunswick. And yet, here we are again. You're challenging me to another match. But this time, an I quit match, where I have to admit that you're my idol? Okay, but you have to admit that you suck. So Chris Hicks, it's on.